Hello, my loves. Welcome into this reading for those who have this new moon in Pisces in their third house. Using the whole house system, that means you have a Capricorn rising and or any other house system. It just means that 1 degrees, 22 minutes of Pisces is in your third house. If you haven't already watched the introduction video and you want to do that, please go ahead and check that out, linked in the description or popping up here on YouTube. The houses in the zodiac story represent the where of our journeys. And so where this new moon is happening for you is in your house of communication. That's the third house, ruled by the third sign of the zodiac, Gemini, and the ruler of Gemini, which is the planet Mercury. This deals with early education, technology, learning, language, and transportation. So this is where we're going to activate this new devotion with this super attractor affirmation. You're going to be devoting You're going to have this new devotion to communication through this affirmation. We're going to get clarity right now. Let's dive in. And it might be communication in general, or it might be one of those subtopics within this house. It might be that there's a new devotion in early education for you unlocked with this affirmation, or a new devotion within your learning, okay? Learning something, or within your travel, or within language, okay? So these are places you can look for this affirmation to resonate for you, but communication is the general theme that we're all looking at here. If you haven't already, close your eyes, take in a few deep breaths, and open your heart to receive the guidance most aligned for you at this time. Please go ahead and do that. Pause the video if you need more time. Okay. I need more time. Okay. 2 cards flipped out. The reason that they flipped over was because it wanted me to take the one that I saw first, which is this one. When I am patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Ooh. So there's going to be a new devotion to communication with this affirmation. Interesting. Okay. Give me a moment to tap in. With this Pisces energy, it's a very intuitive energy, and so the answers are coming a lot more intuitively, but also slower than normal. So give me a moment here. You can feel free to journal on what this means for you and how it is resonating for you right now before I share what's coming through for me. Okay. So the new devotion is a devotion to patience, because when we're patient, we can allow the universe to do for us what we can't do for ourselves. And it really feels like patience and communication, being very patient in how you're communicating and what you're communicating. Just allowing yourself to like surround your communication realm with patience. If you're learning something new, bringing patience into that. If you're working in early education, bringing patience into that, letting the universe work with you, for you, in ways that you can't work for yourself, through that patience, through that space holding. I can't remember when this came up, but one of the last times I was talking about communication, maybe it was in the full moon and Leo readings, but there was this message of also knowing that being patient with the communication from the universe. Okay. If you're asking for answers from the universe and the universe is not responding, that's because it's not time yet. Okay. The universe is very quick to respond, very deliberate in its responses. So if you're not getting answers, communication from the universe, it's because it's not time. Okay. The universe is doing things behind the scenes that if you knew ahead of time what was coming, you would sabotage it. Or, sabotage it's the best way to phrase that. So patient in your communication and patient with the communication from you and the universe, recognizing that the universe exists outside space and time, which in and of itself is a huge concept, but that's what our current quantum reality, quantum physics is showing us. So the universe can work outside of space and time. So it can do a lot more than you can. You're stuck in space and time right now. So being patient with that, because that's a slower vibration. That's a more difficult place to be. And so the universe, your support team, can act outside of that realm, but you still have to wait for things to play out for that kind of divine intervention to take hold. Okay? I don't know if I have anything else to share here with you guys. Just when you're patient, you let the universe do for you what you cannot do for yourself. It's very humbling here. Patience is not easy. Remember the phrase, patience is pretty. My spiritual mentor, Krista Doty, she always says that, so I'm sharing her little euphemism there. Patience is pretty. And it means that you trust the universe is working things out in your behalf. So just be very patient in your communication, with your learning, in early education, and know that the universe is working really hard behind the scenes, but you just have to kind of wait for the linear time to be right. Okay? That's all I got for you, my beautiful Pisces third housers. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know how this resonates. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors that universal light within you. Namaste.